Well, hello, my wonderful roses of the Maverick Nation, and welcome to some more What If Free with me, the Dark Shadow Maverick. And this is part 3 of What If Izuku Midoriya was a descendant of Sosuke Aizen. Because I'm trying to do these in order. The What If videos. The episode of the Soul Hero is still going to be the last thing recorded, but I'm trying to do these What If videos in order. So anyways, we last left off in part 2 with this person who identifies himself as Black, not Goku Black, just Black. Freaking Dragon Ball Super. They identified themselves as Black. Basically, we last left off with that. And basically, instead of calling them in a world person, I now remember what they're called. Zanpakuto Spirit. I'm so freaking stupid. My bleach knowledge has betrayed me. Shit. Anyways, the Zanpakuto Spirit that refers to itself as Black is just like, well, it seems someone got lucky. And Izuku's just like, what do you mean got lucky? And then the other Zanpakuto Spirit, who Izuku decides to refer to as Kyokasu Igetsu because, it's kind of the sword, kind of the name of the sword. Kind of like with Ichigo's Zanpakuto Spirits. Anyways, basically, Black is just like, you're interesting. It seems you have a lot of instinct. It's just placed in all the wrong areas. If you are to truly be a descendant of Aizen, then where is your true instinct? And why would it be so placed haphazardly? And his other Zanpakuto Spirit is just like, don't listen to him, Izuku. And then Black is just like, hey, whenever I say that I was a guy? And then both, like, Izuku's, first Zanpakuto Spirit and Izuku himself are just like, wait, what? Wait, you're a girl? And just like, yeah, you got a problem with that? Black is just like, yeah, you got a problem with that? Sexist asses. And Izuku's like, hey, I'm not sexist. I just didn't know. And, like, Izuku's, like, original Zanpakuto Spirit would just be like, this is going to become confusing for me. Anyways, I believe I could explain. You see, that one over there, the one who refers to themselves as Black, is the result of your Shinigami and Hollow powers mixing. And I am a result of your Quincy powers. Seeing as this can even result from memories of your ancestor. And Izuku's even like memories? So were they not a Quincy? What's a Quincy? And basically, Black decides to explain by memories he means he once knew of a Quincy. Actually, several Quincy. And it's basically just like, Black is basically just describing, I am indeed a result of your Hollow and Shinigami powers mixing. And that other one over there is indeed a result of your Quincy powers. If you are truly to become strong, you will need us both to train you. But in order to do that, you must prove yourself. Prove your conviction and your instinct. It's not just instinct this time, it's convict. Ah, shit, I cannot speak today. Conviction and instinct. Because you know that shit that Stain was talking about, like freaking conviction. Jesus. So Izuku would just be like, my conviction and my instinct? Okay then. What exact instinct are we talking about here? And Black is just like, the instinct to kill. Hollows have to kill and have to eat. So it would be reasonable that you would have to have killer instinct. You would have to have the instinct to kill. Plus, in a fight, the other opposing force isn't just going to just drop their blade and fall on their sword for you. If it comes to it, you're going to have to kill them. If it gets to that point, that is. And you're going to have to accept that fact. So, that's where the instinct comes in. And your conviction, also known as your beliefs. What do you believe in? And Izuku is just like, well, heroes don't kill. That's like the number one hero code. Heroes don't kill. And then Black is just like retorting with, and also heroes don't seem to understand what the common peace is like. And Izuku's like, what do you mean? And Black is just like, some people with villainous quirks, are left without. All because the common folk believe that, oh, some hero will just come and save them eventually. They're just so ignorant, all because of their hero system. That one over there, Kyokasuigetsu, is a manifestation of the Quincy power. And I am a manifestation of the Shinigami and Hollow power. Seeing as you had no quirk originally, that's a lie. Either that or the doctor had no idea. It would seem that they would be out of touch, seeing as how long ago it was. The age of Shinigami. Your quirk is your powers related to Kyokasuigetsu. It seems to have been passed down to you. And basically, Izuku was just like, instinct to kill? if I have to, if it ever comes down to that, uh, okay, I, I, I will. And Black is just like, good choice of words. Now, can you prove it? And Izuku just like, what do you mean, can I prove it? The first thing after your little entrance exam into UA is going to be a quirk assessment test. And then after that, some boring shit. And then something along the lines of heroes versus villains. I don't know. It has something to do with that All Might you idolize so. And Izuku is just like, wait, how do you know these things? We are the eyes of the past, present, and future of your life. Because you see, we are you. The blade is you. And Izuku is just like, the blade is me. Well then, I better get ready. And so eventually Izuku wakes up, and like Black said, and basically, the reason why I'm calling his hollow black is so I'm not calling it white, because that's Ichiko's hollow. So, what's not white? Black. Like the opposite of white. And technically, Ichigo, whenever he was fighting Aizen, they were on opposing sides, so opposing to white is black. So, there you go. And yes, it was sort of kind of intentional that I made Black a girl. I mean, come on, it would be a total sausage mess if it didn't. Anyways, Izuku is basically, he just goes and basically, whenever he does get to UA and he gets into class 1A, he realizes, oh, Bakugo's here too. That's just great. Bakugo's here. And he's just like, wait a second. Um, wait, he's just like talking in his mind. Can both of you guys still hear me? And then they're like, here. Like Black and Kyokasu Getsu, because that's the name of his other Zanpakuto spirit. So basically, Kyokasu Getsu and Black are both just like here, and Izuku is just like, so what exactly does Kyokasu Getsu do? I mean itself, besides just being a sword. And then they both just say at the same time, the ultimate hypnosis. And basically, they both explain to him that the Shikai release, if they see it, if anyone who sees it, basically, they'll be put under the ultimate hypnosis, and basically, he can do whatever he wants with their five senses. And basically, Izuku gets the bright idea, since he's a descendant of Aizen, he would have Aizen's, you know, he would have Aizen's assholery and just being a dick. He would have everyone in Class 1A, including Aizawa, whenever he gets up. He would just wait for Aizawa to wake up, and he'd just be like, basically, he would be like, hey guys, you want to see something cool? And all of Class 1A would be like he would have anything cool to show. Ochako would really be the only one defending him. But Bakugo would be like, what cool would you have to show? And Aizen would be like, basically everyone would be facing Izuku, and Aizen would be facing Izuku, and basically be like, okay, you freaking brats. And then Izuku would just like hold Kyokasu Getsu in the air and be like, shatter Kyokasu Getsu. And it'd be like, big flash of light, and Aizawa would be like, I'm blind. Shit. So basically, now everyone in Class 1A, including Aizawa, is under the ultimate hypnosis. Are under the ultimate hypnosis. Except for Izuku, because Aizen was never put under his own ultimate hypnosis. So I would assume the same thing would go for Izuku. Seeing as now Kyokasu Getsu is his sword now. His Zanpakuto sword. Basically, he just put everyone, including the teacher, under his own ultimate hypnosis. So he'd just be like, so now what? And Black and Kyokasu Getsu just end up explaining to him that basically the entire works of how Kyokasu Getsu works, beyond just ultimate hypnosis, just saying ultimate hypnosis. They basically go into the nitty gritty, like the entirety of how it works. And Izuku was just like, oh, so that's how this works. And I've been wondering, Hado number 1, Hado number 4, Bakudo number 1, are those really going to be any good for me? And they're just like, they're the beginning level that you were able to get to, so just be grateful for what you have. Like, basically, Kyokasu Getsu would be saying that, and Black would just be like, yeah, beginning of my ass. And, Izuku would just notice them about to start a fight, and just be like, can you guys not start a fight in the middle of my freaking head? And, Aizawa would just be like, Izuku? And he'd just be like, oh shit. Yeah, Aizawa? And he'd just be like, well, for everyone's attention, including Izuku, we're going to be doing a quirk assessment test. And basically, you guys know, like, how the quirk assessment test would go, but instead of Uraraka or whoever who gets Infinity and the original canon, the person who gets Infinity in this is Izuku, because, hello, Aizen. Literally, Aizen was, like, freaking masterclassing even the Captain Commander Yamamoto. Like, even whenever Yamamoto was going to pull an Ito Kaso on him, like how number 86, Ito Kaso, he just pulled up Danku and just, like, masterclass that shit. So, yeah, I'm gonna say, like, Izuku would get Infinity on everything. And, Aizo would just be like, wow, this is something different. How would a sword quirk give him Infinity on everything? This is very interesting. Aizo would just be like, yeah, that's very interesting. So yeah, basically, after that, they do have the heroes versus villains. Teams are the same, Izuku and Ochako, Uraraka, whatever. I know her name's supposed to be Ochako or Uraraka, but whatever. And anyways, the other team, the villain team, would be Ida and Bakugo. Or Bakugo and Ida, whatever the hell. And Bakugo, like the idiot he is, would go charging after Izuku. And Izuku would just be like, Ochako, you don't mind trying to get to the bomb while I distract Bakugo, like distract Bakugo. So yeah, well she's going towards Ida, and they're trying to get to the bomb. Basically, like Izuku is just thinking in his head while Bakugo's charging at him. Like, is there something else in his memory that he could remember? Like, anything else? And then he just, like, remembers, he just remembers, like, Getsuga Tensho. And then all of a sudden, Getsuga Tensho! Like, just out of nowhere. And they're like, boom! Smacks Bakugo with it. And Bakugo would just be like, the hell? Ugh, what the hell was that? And, Izuku would be like, so, all the memories of Aizen are now at my disposal, as well as his powers in general. I see. So... He's just like, interesting. And he'd just be like thinking and thinking, and then Bakugo would end up getting close to him, and he'd just be like, oh shit. He'd just be like, oh shit. And he'd just be like, Getsuga? And Bakugo would be like, no, don't think so. And then he would just have like the grenade, and he would like pop the pin, and he would like, boom! And like Izuku would go flying backwards, and he'd just be like, hit the ground. And Bakugo would be like, huh, serves him right. And Izuku would just use Kyokatsu Igetsu to help him stand up. And Bakugo would be like, what the hell? And he's like Izuku would be like, I think I remember hearing something about a Hiero? Strong skin, like iron. I see. I have a strong defense. Just like... Why can I not remember the dude's name? Anyways, basically just by like, I have a strong defense now. That didn't do nearly as much as I thought it was going to do. Well, then, I guess, if it's a fight you want, Kachan, then let's do this already. And basically, Bakugo would like throw another one of the grenades, and he'd basically be like, you're doing that again? And basically, if any of you guys remember Nellio's like Cerro Double, whatever the frick she called it, like Cerro Double, whatever she called the damn thing. Basically, how it worked is someone would shoot a Cerro, she would kind of half-eat the Cerro, and she would spit it back out at them. Izuku's gonna do the same thing here, although it's a grenade. So he would basically be shooting 2 grenades back. Because, Kanchan only really used 1 grenade, so... Or it's like he could, like, coat the grenade that he shoots back with a Cerro. And he'd just be like, double. He's like, boom! And just like, Kanchan would be like, holy shit, boom! And that would knock him out. And, well, basically, not long after he had, like, put him in the, quirk tape stuff, he would hear, the heroes have won! And he'd be basically like, well, it looks like a Choco beat Ida. Well, guess that means we win. And Ochako would be like, yeah, I beat him, no thanks to you. Yeah, if you guys want, I can make Ochako a tsundere. I already made Toga a tsundere. I can make Ochako a tsundere. But that was for that other what if. Anyways, seeing as Heroes vs. Villains is done, uh, the Dark Side of Maverick is out. I'm on Z. Adausis.